We are doing the Numerology and Astrology for December 4th, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 12, and if you add the 1 and the 2 together, you get the number 3. The number 3 is the number of positive mind, but in order to learn to reframe the negative to the positive, sometimes you have to experience the negative in order to appreciate the positive. So this number reminds us that the ways of the world are twisted and not tame. All of us will ride this roller coaster until the very end of this reality in linear time. The ups and downs of the number 3 are a reflection of how our spirit wants to soar and fly free. But then there is this thing called gravity. To be fully here, we have to learn to bring all of us into this moment in time. We are the joy and we are the sorrow. We are the light and we are the dark. We need both in order to become that potential within. While it is hard at times to understand the why of it all, there are not obvious reasons why this moment needs to challenge our old way, but down the road, those previous confusing lessons make sense in the broader scheme of things. That is why I am so clear that there is something greater than us in control of a much larger plan that enlivens galaxies and things that even move in linear time. There is some vast intelligence and some beautifully complex type of mind that can see how the past impacts the future, combined with a patience that understands how long things take in order to manifest through the dimensions of fear and resistance. Today, try to notice what stalks you in your inner places of fear and let them out into the fresh air to breathe and give life and energy to places that feel tired beyond belief. Controlling oneself out of fear takes a terrible toll on a body. Bodies need movement and change. Bodies need stimulation and things that challenge the known. Let go and allow yourself to have another experience. The moment you do, you will feel alive and part of the universal flow once again. Okay, the astrology today. We are having an eclipse today, and my blog is a poem to the eclipses. So let's look at this. The moon comes into Sagittarius and brings a total solar eclipse. Now, while we will not see it here in the US, it will still be felt. It is a time for a cosmic fresh start. The quest to understand and to find more awareness is encouraged and supported. Expansion allows us to find confidence and bring a more integrative association with all that happened this last year. It can be difficult to feel all the details that now engulf our time and energy. Travel is so much more difficult, and while we would love the mundane over the chaotic patterns that are currently in place, it is an opportunity to think bigger and to get out of that box that has been holding us in our fear. This eclipse is the think big sign of Sagittarius, and that makes us want to do things in a big way. But be careful, because while adventure awaits, it is a moment that takes us into an unknown future during the months ahead. And things still have to get done. Responsibilities are being asked of us, and we cannot shirk our duties just because we are not sure what direction is the correct one. Habits keep dying off like the dinosaurs of the past. This moment is similar to that ancient comet that caused so much extinction a long time ago, and now we are doing another version of this without the comet. But the process to get rid of those things that are no longer needed is still emotionally attached to our behaviors and beliefs. While we can see that need to change, the unraveling of our old life in favor of much unknown is not comfortable. And my quote for today: I will not be intimidated by racism and hate. I know what karma manifests when one walks through that gate. Those that intentionally want to cause suffering and harm, and those that also want to carry weapons, and alarm. I know such a world will be destined to fall, and those souls reincarnate into things that crawl, like the insects that they are deep inside, and for those souls, not a tear will be cried. And my blog for today. We are coming into the end of the year, a moment that is a celebration of what we hold dear. This eclipse is going to be a doozy in time and space. It is in Sagittarius's mutable grace. The question becomes, are we aligning and free? Are we willing to let the past be? The eclipses have bounced from Sag to Gemini. The duality is obvious and not something we can deny. One is the teacher and the other the student. There are too many that choose to be impudent. We have been reminded again and again that we do not know all and to check within. What have we learned since 2020? Are we happier and have more money? While this eclipse tries to touch the South Node, many shifts have manifested and more responsibility bestowed. The only path ahead is marked in the stars, but we must embrace it to make it into our memoirs. We are the bridge between earth and sky. Grab as much life as you can before you die. This eclipse can open or close a door. Take this chance and become so much more. Thanks, everyone.